I'm Scott Dewart. I'm a Higher Agricultural Officer within the Scottish Government. I'm also Land-Based Inspections Coordinator. My day-to-day job as a land inspector involves GPS mapping of farm units throughout southwest of Scotland. Our role as land inspectors support farmers by ensuring that each year when they're submitting their applications they've got the most up-to-date maps possible. We're validating the claims that they've got, we're validating the land that they've got, we're correcting any boundary issues, we're updating it eligible and ineligible areas. We're just ensuring what's on the ground matches their application. During a land inspection we'll carry out several checks. We carry out checks for eligible areas, so the likes of any PGRS, grassland or crops that are in the field. We also carry out checks for ineligible areas, so things like gorse, rocks, trees, etc. We also carry out what's known as active farmer checks to ensure producers are actively farming, so that involves invoice checks, record check, and they are complying with the scheme rules for that year. Certainly the highlights for myself, being a kind of outdoors person, is for a good part of the summer you're out with a GPS kit on your back seeing areas of the countryside you would never normally see. In my time I've GPSed a good proportion of sort of southwest Scotland, including places on Arran that I never thought I would get to see. You get to see some really interesting features. There's obviously historic Scotland sites that's also in fields at the time, so you get to GPS bits like that as well. It's just, you get to see areas of the countryside basically that you would never normally see, which is one of the major highlights for myself. I would say to anyone thinking of becoming an agricultural officer, it's a fantastic job. The amount of variation throughout the year between the varying different types of inspections you get, processing work, producer inquiries, and even the satisfaction you get at helping a producer at the end of the phone who's struggling with an application or struggling with a query, and just getting them the correct answer and sorting out the problem for them. It's just, the level of satisfaction you get is unreal. And also we're providing some of the most important supportive payments to the industry at a time where they're needed the most.